What's up, guys? Welcome into the PHNX Sun Devils Pac-12 Week 10 Power Rankings. I'm Anthony Totri, joined as always by Sean DePaz and Shane Diefenbach. Gentlemen, Week 10 Power Rankings, Pac-12. Things are starting to get fun.
Are they?
I think so.
Hey, they are in the Pac-12. As far as our power rankings are concerned, it's a little less fun.
Yeah.
Things are just
Because
stay the same.
We're
learning what we already knew.
There's a path now. You can kind of see it. You're walking.
And I think we've started to have a pretty good idea of what teams are better than others.
Yes. Oh, 100%.
Well, how is ASU moving?
They're skipping backwards.
Oh,
they're skipping in
Are
place.
they doing the jerk?
Yeah.
then?
Yeah, they're jerking. Sean, let's see what you got cooked
I
up
get
for
to go
this week's
first
Power
week,
Rankings.
Yay. I mean, everything's kind of pretty straightforward. The only thing we really learned is Washington beating Oregon State. So they moved ahead of Oregon State, but at the top, it's still Oregon, UCLA, Utah, USC, and their fraudulent defense. And then again, followed by Washington and Oregon State. And then Wazoo, Arizona, Arizona State, Stanford, and Colorado all stay in their spots. Cal still not in the conference because they lost to Colorado, and they need to win before they can earn that spot back. And number 12, the only thing I have been listening to and the only thing that plays in my head for the last week, new Drake and 21 Savage album, Her Loss.
You're my treacherous little twin.
Yeah, that's all I can think of is Treacherous Little Twin.
You've been on that for hours now.
Yeah, I don't know who's poor gay's Treacherous Little Twin.
Elijah Badger.
Yeah, 100%. They're Treacherous Little Twins. So yeah, I love that album.
Xavier
Pretty good so
Valladay,
far.
Daniel Ngata.
Treacherous Little Twins. Merlin Robinson and Kyle Soley, Treacherous Little Twins.
Donnie Henderson and Herm Edwards,
and
Treacherous Little Twins.
Glenn Thomas are Treacherous Little Triplets because they're terrible at their jobs.
Donnie Henderson and his playbook is a treacherous little twin because they don't know how to play defense.
They are treacherous to ASU's defense.
Is USC's defense fraudulent if we know they're bad?
Not anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. No, they are. We are.
They're just not good.
I mean,
Yeah,
they are what I always thought they were. I didn't say it before the season started.
You done
Their
had been
defense-
saying
Their
that.
defense
Had
wasn't
been
going to be that
saying
good. I didn't expect them to be necessarily this bad, but I knew they weren't going to be as good as people thought they were going to be.
All right, Shane, let's see what you cooked up this week.
Oh, I cooked up some bland chicken. No seasoning. Oregon, UCLA, Utah, USC. Wow, that is crazy. Nothing changed. Washington moves over above Oregon State, even though they couldn't cover. Burrito Express for the homies. Washington State, then Arizona, then ASU and Stanford. That remains the same. Had a conversation about this. Still don't know if ASU deserves to be above Stanford because they lost to them, but I just think they're the better football team.
Yeah.
They just simply are. And then Colorado at 11, and then, as we said, count on the conference. Cover 2 is in the conference because it is terrorizing offenses in the NFL. It is moving to college as well. And if you're playing against a bad quarterback and you're playing cover 2, they don't really know what to do. So cover 2 gets the nod. Unless you're playing off coverage and you don't have nobody covering the flats, then I don't like it, Donnie Henderson. But cover 2 in general, pretty great scheme.
Cover 2, also my favorite defense to run in Madden. So just a point there. All right, let's see what I've got. Typically, the top 4 over the course of the last weeks have been the same, and nothing changes for me here. I do have Utah above UCLA, unlike these two gentlemen to my right and left, but I do have USC at 4. I don't see anything really changing until we get to the USC-UCLA long-awaited game at the end of the season. I do have Washington moving up after their win over Oregon State. Oregon State drops the spot. Washington State kicked the shit out of Stanford, so they move up 1. Arizona drops after, let's see, did they lose to USC this past week?
They lost to USC or to Utah 45-20.
So they dropped. I knew it was a team that started with a U. Yeah. So they dropped down to number 8. Arizona State at 9, similar to Shane and Sean. Stanford and Colorado wrap up the Pac-12. And then I've got headphones. Just a phenomenal invention all the way around. You can go with the Beats. You can go with the AirPods. You can even throw it back to the cord.
So there's a difference between headphones and earbuds.
Yeah,
are you a headphone guy or an earbud guy? Because I'm not a headphone guy. I'm an earbud guy.
I'm a headphone guy when I'm trying to not be distracted because as great as AirPod noise cancellation is, it's not perfect.
Yeah, I just have never. I don't even own a pair of headphones.
To be fair, we are talking about the Pac-12 here, so I feel like headphones belong in the SEC. I feel like I'm more.
They're more.
They're bigger. They're bulkier.
They're Big Ten.
They're Big Ten. A little corn-fed.
Okay,
Yep.
then I'm gonna go
Midwest.
It should have been earbuds. That's on me.
It's okay.
Earbuds are definitely.
They're definitely a Pac-12.
Cupertino's out here in Pac-12 territory.
Yeah.
Apple headquarters.
What
Yeah,
are-
AirPods are definitely a Pac-12.
What are
No defense, but a lot of
What are
offense.
speakers?
That's
They're in
SEC.
the NFL.
That's SEC.
That's SEC.
What do you
say
guys?
they're in the NFL?
They're in the NFL.
Yeah. So
What's
SEC.
in the NFL?
boom boxes.
No.
Like
Boombox is
the
SEC.
San Francisco walks out with the big boom box.
Okay.
They're just music.
Oh, no. The NFL's home sound systems.
Yeah, surround sound.
What's your guys' favorite Pac-12 matchup this week?
Ooh. Should we read them off real quick?
Yeah.
Colorado, USC, Arizona State, Washington, Oregon. I think is probably the big one. California, Oregon State, Stanford, Utah, Arizona, UCLA.
Arizona, UCLA.
Why?
Because there's going to be 95 points in that game.
Yeah.
The over-under on the DraftKings Sportsbook app is hovering around 70, I believe.
77.5, I think, is what I just saw. Let me look.
That's crazy.
But yeah, the Washington-Oregon game shouldn't be that good, but it's two ranked teams.
And it's Pac-12.
And it's Pac-12.
Yeah, this would be the time where Oregon's CFB hopes that are very small fall and go away.
In terms of what I think is going to be a good game, if I was like even being unbiased, I think Arizona State, Washington State has the potential to be the best game because otherwise it's really good teams playing really bad teams.
The Arizona State Washington State game feels like an evenly matched.
Easily the most evenly matched game in the conference this week.
Well, we'll see what happens, and you know where to find us for our Week 11 Pac-12 Power Rankings. But for all your ASU news and fun, go ahead and give us a listen at our PHNX Sun Devils podcast, and we will see you guys next week. Peace.
Ta-ta!